Hello, this is Rod, Appraiser Broker and owner of LehiHomes.com. I recently put my brother's home up for sale there in Lehi, and we put a big old banner in front of the house that said LehiHomes.com so that people would actually remember where to find it. We were able to get quite a number of interested buyers in the home, and of course I featured it right here as the first home that people would see, and I've got room to feature 4 homes on here at any time. And but his home, when I looked up the homes in the Lehi area and looked at homes that were under 350,000, at that time there were not a whole lot of homes. Now, if I look under $350,000 here at homes that are active, this is really throughout Utah. There's over 3,800 homes. But if we limit this to the Lehi area, and we go to Lehi, I'll show you what's been happening down there. But in Lehi, there's 85 homes, and those are really properties that are under $350,000 that are actively listed right now. But when we look down in the western quadrants of Lehi, in the southwest and northwestern quadrants, and I didn't want to get clear up into the area of Thanksgiving Point, when this is down in southwest Lehi, the property was actually at 467 south, 1500 west. So I was looking at properties that didn't go past maybe 1500 north, 1500 south, and you see 16, but a lot of those are just condos or townhomes. So if we go in here and I put in 0.1 acres or more, you'll notice there's only 5 of those that are available. And that was similar to what there was, what the situation was a few weeks ago. And with not that many homes available, and I had done a lot of research to look at what other homes had sold for that were very similar to his. And when I looked at the homes that were similar to his, the ones that had sold in recent months, there had been some selling for a little over 300,000 in the 310 to $320,000 range. And I wanted to get as much as I could for my brother out of his home, as I do for clients. Told him I'd feature it on LehiHomes.com. And anyhow, when I looked at the homes that had actually sold in recent months, a lot of them hadn't sold as high as I would have liked to have seen them selling. And I'm going to just show you which house this is, since it is under contract right now, and it's going to be closing most likely this week. And I've got permission from my brother to be able to give information out on this anyway. But his home's right here. It's a tri-level, and he actually wanted to list it for $325. I was recommending that we list it for $330. We went back and forth. Finally, I did list it for him at the $325, but then I jumped the price back up to $330,000 with his permission, and we were able to get a full price offer plus money. They wanted to be able to have some closing costs paid, and there were, the home's in good condition, and we were able to get him a really good price out of this. Now, it's not closed yet. I'll certainly acknowledge that, but I was told that the appraisal is complete. Apparently there's a couple of downspouts that need to be put on to move the water away from the home. But we really got him a good price out of this property. It's 1,590 square feet, according to the county records, on just under a quarter of an acre. And I took flyers out to dozens and dozens, maybe over 100 homes around the neighborhood to let them know. And then I featured it on LehiHomes.com so that people, when they went to look at homes in Lehi, and people do remember LehiHomes.com, I wanted to get him a lot more out of this home, get him a fair price, and do the things that a lot of these flat fee brokers seem to be unable to do, which is to get a top dollar out of a home. I wanted it well worth for any of my clients that put their confidence in me. I want them to get a return that exceeds their expectations. And comments I've been getting back from my brother, his wife, and others are, what I've heard frequently, people saying, "Oh wow, you do more work than I thought anybody would do," and my wife says I do too much, too more than other realtors by a long shot, and that's fine. I do own orumhomes.com too. Anyhow, those of you that have additional properties that are considering selling, you might really think about that because, you know, if I've seen people in the past back in 2008 when that owned multiple homes thought they were rich, and all of a sudden their equity disappeared as the market turned. And a lot of those people that bought, some of them were upside down, but a lot of them recognized they were able to get a good interest rate and are still, in the homes that they were in. Values came back. Undoubtedly, some of the government actions through the Federal Reserve, the quantitative easing that's taken place and is actually taking place again, is pushing values higher, but you never know what the market's going to do for sure, even though a lot of us seem to be able to predict, fairly accurately what is likely to happen. But this is Rod. Live within your means. If you have extra properties that you want to get sold in North Utah County, feel free to give me a call. If you're looking for a home and you've got yourself pre-qualified, you've got a down payment, you're welcome to give me a call. And this is my cell number right on here that you can give me a call. Isn't that interesting, this hand? I've got a program on here that, or something turned on that turns on opposite colors so that this shows up. I see a little green hand when it's in purple. When it's in white, it's black. Kind of helpful. Anyway, Rod, live within your means. Have a wonderful day.